Man, been up for 35 minutes, people. Said I wanted to start getting up earlier so I can wake up and actually go into work feeling, energized and ready to rock. So I started today by setting my alarm for 6 a.m. I'm gonna do that for this week. And then next week we're gonna drop her down to 5. Mainly I want to start getting up a little earlier and then going downstairs after I wake up and rocking the equipment. Not putting in a full body workout, but doing a little bit of workout, like maybe some cardio or something, fasted cardio, get the blood pumping, have a shower, and then get ready for work. That's not gonna happen today though, because holy crap, am I ever sore today again. I need to pump the brakes on the stuff doing. Tonight I do plan on doing a workout. Hopefully the body's done hurting by then. But as for right now, I don't plan on doing shit. Normally I'd wait about an hour for having my coffee, but I really want a freaking coffee. So let's go downstairs and make a freaking coffee.
Drive it in my face!
I had no idea what to do with myself this morning at 6 o'clock, so I basically uploaded the vlog for tomorrow. I really find this new YouTube studio thing to be really awkward because it'll actually show the video from yesterday. Like whatever went up yesterday, it puts that before the video that's coming up tomorrow. Like it doesn't organize them right. Auto organizes depending on status. And I find that awkward. Where is my thermos? Did I already bring that over here? Oh, it's right there. Basically what I'm going to do is bring a pot of coffee with me to work. Reason being is it's a lot easier to bring a pot of coffee and have coffee than not bring one and not have any. Oreo's looking at me, Scampers is looking at me, and guess we both want food. Thank you. He's such a weirdo. He's so hungry, he wants his nom-noms. There's Oreo's food. Yeah, we'll get Scamper's food. I gotta open this bag. Dang it! Oh, I'm so mean to my cat. She's trying to get to her food, and I'm blocking her with the food bag, and she's like reaching around it with the side of her face, trying to eat, and you can just see her mouth opening and closing, but nothing going in. Then she just looks at me and goes, "Ma, ma," and I stop, and then she's all happy. Kitty cats. Kitty cats are fun. Mainly to torment. Mainly to torment. Because what else are you supposed to do with a kitty cat? They torment you. You torment them back. It's like the Lion King. That'd be the circle of life. Indeed. Well, it's currently 7:30 in the morning. Oh, God. It feels weird getting up an hour before. Normally by now I'd be like, alright guys, it's time to get out to the truck and get off to work. Because normally getting up at 7, right now it'd be 8:30, because that's how time works. Yay, coffee's done. There we go, got my work coffee all thermosed up. Got my drinking coffee all cupped up. And yeah, I'm just watching Star Trek Discovery right now. I'm chilling out. It looks like, the weather's supposed to take a turn for the worse there this week. So that's a thing. Right now. Doesn't look too hot to trot outside. That's a given. Well, it is what it is. Tonight when we get home from work, we'll pound a pre-workout with some creatine, get right jacked, and then really push her on the friggin' equipment, burn some major friggin' calorics. Today's a live chat day, which means go in, live calls for an hour, live chat till 4, live calls for an hour. It's gonna be freaking grand. Alright guys, it's time to depart. I'm gonna let the dog out, go rock a piss, and then we're gonna hit the road. The road to work! Yay, get that job did. I'm gonna bring this thing back too. I got the receipt in the box there, so do that after work. Oh, surprise. It's already starting to rain out. Freaking nice. That's what we need for a beautiful weekend. Let's get some rain. Alright, well, where are my keys? Let's get into this truck. There we go. Just chuck that over there for now. Oh, how there's cobwebs in my truck. Jesus, Murphy. Freaking bugs. Alright, let's fire up the truck. Get you guys on bud. Good thingamabob. And let's go put in our freaking time. Yay, yay, getting paid. Another day, eh? Such a beautiful weekend. It's supposed to be raining next weekend too, but I asked Dad last night if he got a quote on a wood chipper, because that's how we're going to handle the bullshit in the backyard. We're going to chip it all and then fire it under the tree over by where that chair is. He said he'll find out on Tuesday because he wants to make sure everything's done and we can just do it all in one good hit. I told him, I said, well, come on over and inspect. And he said he's taking the week off after the May 2-4 weekend, which is in 2 weeks. Not this weekend coming up, but the following weekend. And that's when he wants to do it. Be nice if we did it on a weekend, but I understand. Be kind of rough. Because like I work from 9 to 5 Monday to Friday. I can't afford to take time off because if I do, I basically don't get paid. And after I get home from work at 5, there's only like 4 hours of daylight, maybe 3, before it starts already getting dark out. So I won't be able to do much during the week. So unless he's planning on just going over there and feeding the shredder during the week, then hey, have at her. But if it's on a weekend, then I can. Why are people such bad drivers today? At least then I can, I can assist if it's on the weekend. But no, guys, seriously, the whole bad driver comment. I'm going to back out of my driveway, and I'm waiting for this car to come up, and all of a sudden he starts going slower than this guy in front of me, just like a snail's pace. And I'm like, what the hell? And then he just pulls off to the side of the road with no indication, like no light, no nothing, no signal. So I'm like, what the hell? So I start backing out, and then he just leaves the side of the road and cuts me off. And then I'm like waiting to turn onto a street, and as I'm about to turn, like I'm waiting to basically turn off, and this car is sitting there in my lane. No reason. I'm like, okay, what are you doing? Like, why are you here? It gonna be one of those freaking days? I don't know. The gloom and doom weather brought to you with stupid drivers could just make it one of those days. And now I'm blocking an intersection. Okay, why are we backed up so bad? When you want to turn off, but because there's no room, you basically climb on the sidewalk. That's what some of these people are doing. Like this guy here is probably gonna do. He's thinking about it. Just do it, bud. Friggin' dare ya. You got an SUV, you can easily climb that sidewalk. Even if it is a Cadillac. Okay, light's green, guys. Find it and grind it. Let's go. Get this slow-ass Cadillac out of my way. What the hell's that? Maserati? Huh. I thought that was a pasta. Maserati. Interesting. I bet you that probably costs a pretty penny. Oh, it stopped raining for the time being, but we're calling for rain today, which is why I'm wearing a jacket. Forgot my hoodie at home, so hopefully the office isn't, below freezing. At least I got my coffee and my salts, so we can have some salt water today. That's good. So yeah, it's going to be a couple weeks before we finally get the backyard completely cleaned up. But that's fine, because I still want to go outside and tackle the front portion of the gate and get that all taken care of. That'll only take about 45 minutes to an hour. And that wood I'm just going to chuck over the fence and then pile it. And then we can feed it to the shredder when we get the shredder. These new Mitsubishi Lancers look pretty good, but I wonder if they still have that valve clap on the engine. But anyway, people, I'm going to shut her down here and we'll chime back in after work. So until then, peace the frig out. Alright guys, it's 5 o'clock. I'm listening to Boondocks. And we're at Staples. Let's go drop off that piece of crap. Alrighty, finally home. Got our keys, yes. Definitely not going to do any work outside tonight, guys. It's a little bit soggy. That and I gotta kind of wait for Dad, because we're going to be renting that wood chipper. And combined feeding action. I could just rent it myself, but easier to use his trailer to haul it home. Look at this thing. So dicked. Look at my picture on my badge. That's ridiculous. The whole reason why I showed you the badge is because, well, only the picture of the whole badge, is because I wanted you guys to know that I ended up picking up another badge holder because I broke mine, and apparently they only give you one. It's all you're allowed. Everybody gets one. Guys, you want to know something? He can only spin the one direction. That's it. He's not, like he can't turn left. He can only spin right. He'd be a horrible model. Anyway, people, tonight I am not going to be training. By that I mean working out. Instead, I'm just going to eat right now because I'm freaking hungry. There's little birdies out there in the trees, and she wants to eat with that in the microwave real quick. Yeah, I don't feel like training. Like, my body is still freaking super sore from the other day, and I kind of like to let it heal up a bit before I hammer it, have some more rest and relaxation. And you gonna fight the birdies? Are you gonna fight the birdies? Hey? Is there any out there, or are you just staring for the sake of staring? Wait until I open that all up, buddy. Get rid of that tree and this tree and clear it all up, and then you'll really be able to yell at the birdies. Yell at them all day long if you want, eh? Yeah, you want to do that? You gotta get that close to the camera. Okay, so we're starting off with 3 grams creatine monohydrate. Even though I'm not working out tonight, every day I'm gonna do 3 grams of this shit. See what happens with 3 grams. And if we need to up it or reduce it, we will. Right now, I want to grab my food, go drop it in my face. Alright guys, talk to you guys after. Okay, there was this funny scene that I'm not sure if anybody saw the other day. By the other day, I mean yesterday. First off, yes, I did use the lawnmower and blasted a bunch of the stuff down and used it to mulch up all the leaves and all that. So, thanks to 2CV Bloke and Bulldog Badger for giving me that idea. That's probably what I should have done in the first place. But I did find a lot of rocks back there, so I could have really messed up that lawnmower. Keep in mind, guys, Dad gave me that lawnmower back in 2007, and he had that lawnmower since 1996. Okay, he bought that lawnmower brand new from Cambodian Tire in 96, used it for 11 years. Yeah, and then he bought himself a self-propelled where you hold the handle down and it rolls on its own free will. So he gave me that one there. My brother didn't need a lawnmower. He had an apartment, didn't have any lawn to mow. Now he has a house and he has a little bit of lawn to mow. I got a lot more than he does. I don't want to break that thing because I don't want to replace it because they don't make them like that anymore. All the new ones are, I don't know. I look at them on the ones that they sell at Walmart, and there's a lot more plastic than metal on them, and they just look so cheaply built. I could be wrong, they might be fine. But that mower has never given me any problems. I've rebuilt the carb on it once. I've replaced the spark plug on it once. Done numerous oil changes on it. That's the only thing I don't like is the way you do the oil change. There's no oil drain plug on it, so you actually got to tilt it over and drain the oil. But hey, it is what it is, right? Not a big deal. You just put your pan on the ground and you tilt it into the pan and lift it up a little bit and it all comes out, and then you just fill it with water, run it a couple times with the water in it. No, I'm kidding, guys. You don't put water in your oil reservoir. Oh my God, you guys probably heard me say that and you're thinking, what? What did you? No, guys. No. I just add fresh oil to the somewhat probably contaminated oil that's in there. Not a big deal. It's a friggin' 4-stroke whoop-de-doo. But you run it for a bit, get the oil nice and hot, so like at least 95% of it comes out, and then you just top it off with fresh oil and you're good to go for another season. I still got to do the oil on it. I didn't do it this year yet, even though I did use it. Would have been a good time to do it, but whatever. Anyway, there's a part in there that I remembered this, and you're probably saying, Adam, what the hell? You didn't even complete a chin-up. I grabbed the branch, and I went to do a chin-up. As I'm pulling myself up, I hear crack, crack, snap, crack, crack, and I'm like, oh God, now just let go. You didn't hear the snapping and cracking because I obviously replaced it with YouTube music that you can get off of their page. They actually have a spot where you can download royalty-free music, because my music that I made keeps getting copywritten by CD Baby and UMG and all these other monkeys out there that are trying to make a buck off of us friggin' YouTubers. So I use the YouTube royalty-free music now. I'm not even using my own stuff because why bother? Two reasons why I let go. Number one, I didn't want to fall on my ass. Number two, that branch overhung my neighbor's friggin' fence and shed. I didn't want that branch coming down and damaging his property. But that branch is super rotten and it wants to come down. So what I might do is, we're going to get the extension, whenever we can get a nice day, get the extension cord out there with my new chainsaw. Going to fill it up with the bar fluid there, the bar oil. And we're going to take it down in segments so that it's not as much damage. If it does hit his fence, it won't do anything. It might dent the wood a little bit, but not a big deal. Because I'm not looking to make enemies with neighbors, unlike some neighbors around here. But, and the ones I'm referring to is obviously the chair dick in the backyard. But that chin up, I was getting up there, and all of a sudden, crack, crack, snap, and I'm like, oh, well, there goes that idea. You see, Arnold Schwarzenegger back in the day, he always said the best way to train is outside. Because you get the fresh air. That's what your body wants, is as fresh of air as possible. And you'll get the best damn workout possible if you can work in outdoor conditions. And I was kind of hoping that branch would have been able to support my weight, because that'd be pretty sweet to do chin-ups off of a tree, just like Arnold Schwarzenegger did when he was a youngin'. He didn't have a gym when he was young and he wanted to get big. He literally worked out using trees and monkey bars at the local friggin' kids place, and you know, like those you see them laying around the playgrounds for kids. You know, he would go over and grab onto the thing where you'd walk across. It's like a ladder, but it's laying lateral, and he would just grab onto it and then do chin-ups, and he would get on top of it and do dips and just do whatever he could with the monkey bars to build muscle, tire himself out physically so he would grow. And that's basically what he did. And back then he didn't have protein, so he literally ate boatloads of cheese and drank boatloads of milk to try and get as much protein into his body so he could grow. Well, that's what I was attempting to do, was a chin up, and I didn't want to eat it because, man, that branch is big, it's heavy. If it would have came down, it probably would have came down on me, could have hurt me. You know, I was the only one around. So, you know, you gotta play it safe. But I do want to say thanks, Bulldog Badger and 2CV Bloke, for mentioning using the mower. That really made it easier to finish off the last part, and I probably should have been doing that from the get-go. Mind you, pulling up all those roots, because, you know, there was some, like all those vines in the ground. Yesterday when I was pulling those, I was pulling them up in the masses. That whole area back there, there's no more vines. They're all yanked. They're all sitting, waiting to be chipped. So that's a thing. So yeah, I thought it was a funny scene. I thought I would add it, because why not? But anyway, people, it's 7:30 at night, so I'm probably going to call her here. Get this video all edited up and good to go, or at least start it, because I want to be in bed tonight by 9 and up again tomorrow at 6. So on that note, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, people, don't do chin-ups off of a rotten tree, and keep on vlogging. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.